You wanna talk to the guy in there before that?
Sure.
Alright. Hey, buddy.
Bird.
So, how are you doing after all these years? Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. Perhaps you met that old lady from the potion shop. She is like a student of mine.
He looks like one of the skulls. Oh. Let him free. Let him go.
Oh.
He's so sad. My god. Ah! Rip. Should have been captured, bozo.
Got him.
I like how
None
the
of 'em.
shark is probably like the most normal creature in this game.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah,
I would say the cows too, but they speak.
they speak.
they
They do speak. You ready to go in?
Yes.
Wonderful.
But
So here
the
comes the most universally hated temple in all of Zelda history, basically.
Oh. Oh.
And if I'm being honest, I do think it's deserved in the original.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in the remake, it's actually pretty fun. Because the reason why the original is so hated is because of menuing. And that's because the boots used to be, keyword on used to be, in the equipment menu. As in, like, you know when we equip like a tunic and a sword and our shield? Yeah, we used to have to go into that menu in order to put on a different pair of boots. But now, you know, it's not that bad. Because you can just hit a button. And I think that makes it pretty nifty. And while this place is also pretty confusing, there is actually something that was changed that I'll talk about when we get to it. But a large portion of the reason why this dungeon used to be hated, and still pretty much to this day is, I haven't seen any updated like public opinion really. But this is my case for the water temple. And my case is that it's pretty good. And these are spikes. Aim for it when it retracts its spikes. That's simple. These right here, and these nice markings. What do you think that means?
Not sure.
Well, let's ask our wife about it.
Oh god. No.
Oh, you. I'm right. Zelda. You're Zelda, aren't you? It's me, your fiance, Rudo.
No.
Princess of the Zoras.
Nope.
I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting all these 7 long years. But now's not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it, Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. There's a request from me, the woman who is going to become your wife.
Hold on now.
Zelda, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. Ooh.
I'm not your husband.
Also, I just want to say it. But Link can breathe underwater now. But
okay.
these bubbles don't just come from about head level. So the rest of the water has to be coming from his ass. He has to be farting the entire time.
Hey, man.
Where else could the bubbles be coming from? That's important for later, right in front of us. Gotta remember that.
I was so scared you're gonna say something else.
What would I ever say?
I'm not. No. I'm
But
not
loser,
elaborating. I will
do you
not.
now see what this could mean?
Maybe.
It's for the water levels. This puts it at its lowest. Indeed. Down they go.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. And we could go through here. And we did.
Where did she eat it? Bomba.
Bumba.
Bomba.
Indeed. Bumba.
Look. Big bomb.
Not quite. Dungeon math. It's gonna be very essential for later. Wop.
Ow.
Hey man, he didn't take any damage from it.
Yeah, but still.
Got him. Just barely abused the hitbox on that one. Shell Blade. Its internal muscle is its weak point.
Oh.
Got him. What a simple video gaming experience. I can't believe anyone had any trouble with these.
What do Zoras eat?
Fish.
Ain't that cannibalism though?
Does that matter?
I understand fish eat other fish, but like, damn.
Precisely. And I know one fish that's gonna eat a Hylian.
No, man, no! No!
What did I say?
Ew.
What's the matter with what I said?
It's a Link run.
You know, the link technically kind of works. Almost. Aww. Be gone, big rock. Look at that man go. Rock's almost 2 times bigger than him. He's just pushing it with ease. No effort. It's that easy. Alright. So...
Oh.
You ready to see more water gimmicks?
Sure. Oh. Oh.
Water platforms.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Perfect sense. I don't know why you said it like that.
What do you mean? How to say it?
Sound somewhat doubtful of the accuracies of how water works.
What are you talking about?
I wouldn't have any... Oh, man. Oh, no, no.
Goofy.
I'm a fool.
Silly.
Clearly.
Ugh.
I clicked the wrong L button. There we go. Hello, shells.
Eat them.
Sadly, we destroyed all the edible parts.
Damn.
Yeah. They are just gone. They are dust. It's quite sad, really. Would have made fantastic meals.
Oh.
Had they been, you know, edible and not literal monsters.
I'm sure they can still be edible.
There we go.
Oh, that was weird movement.
Yeah. It's a little finicky at times. But it all controls, right? Nothing down there, right? Not really.
So, do you already, like, know what to do in this?
Oh yeah. I really like this dungeon. I think, like, despite it having a bit of slow parts due to just the nature of having to rely on water, like to have you go up and down and all that, I do think it's actually pretty damn well designed, all things considered. I think, like, the only real issue that I've got, for the most part, with this place, is that even if I do think the confusing aspects have been toned down heavily, missing one thing sends you on a crazy backtracking trip. But that aside, it's pretty good. So long as you're thorough on your first time round in all these places, you end up doing a lot of things pretty quickly. I do think the biggest issue is still gotta be, without a doubt, just backtracking. But that can be said for basically every Zelda temple. You miss one thing and you've got to really go back. Like, constantly. Without fail. Hello. How are you?
Dear God.
Yeah, he was just there. Like, I think outside of backtracking, this temple has not too much bad going on. And I do stand by it. It has mostly the same issues as other temples now, with the exception of just how you change heights. Because changing height based off of water floating speed can be pretty slow at times. It's basically the same as every other dungeon in terms of how confusing it is now. Because for the most part, the only real confusing thing is if you were to tackle things kind of out of order. But that kind of goes with everything. And not just everything in, like, just other temples and dungeons, but also just Zelda in general, really. Because you can end up doing a lot of things very, very out of order. Like, if we wanted to, we could have done the Gerudo thing the second we became 18. The second we skipped 7 years. We could have instantly gone over there and instantly gotten stuck at a brick wall.
Oh.
Yeah, we... Like, not stuck as in soft locked, but stuck as in we can't really continue.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Many creatures.
A great many. Not enough. Anime protagonist. Let's go, Link.
I don't know if they're supposed to be based on them. I don't think they are. But they remind me of, fuck.
Oh my.
No. Crap, I forgot what they're called. Urchins or something?
No, they're absolutely based off sea urchins.
Okay.
Yeah. Most things in the game, in every Zelda game, can be traced back to some other form of real-life inspiration.
Mm-hmm. I really do wonder what sea urchins taste like. Because I know people eat the orange stuff inside them.
Mm-hmm.
And people say that's really good. I'm just looking at it like, looks weird.
How sure of that are we?
But I do want to try.
Oh, can't do that one yet.
I feel like you have to have like a really...
Specific palate?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can definitely see that. I can imagine, like, the inside, for some reason, tasting like mustard.
Ugh.
Just like... somewhat like gelatin mustard.
Is that... Okay.
I see nothing wrong with what I said. And I never will.
hate mustard.
I think mustard's alright. In the right context. I do think mustard is just sadly like the worst older brother of honey mustard. It's kind of embarrassing just how massively better honey mustard is. Honey mustard's great. I love honey mustard. Like, if I have a sauce option, I will almost always choose that, and maybe barbecue. Really just kind of depends on the quality of the barbecue sauce.
Hot sauce and barbecue are my go-tos.
Mm.
Go-to condiments.
I
A1
feel like I'm
sauce
always just
is...
disappointed.
A1 sauce is also just... Oh, delicious.
Mm. That is also pretty good. I do think like every time I have A1 sauce, whatever it's on is just too much.
Mm.
Like it's just too much sauce. And I don't need that much.
Damn!
What happened?
That poor little guy.
Ain't nothing poor about that little guy. It's a poor little corpse now, though.
My brother!
I go in here for anything right now? Something I should make sure about before I head off anywhere else. I think I've already been here, actually. No. I have. Okay. Yeah, I remember what that is now.
I thought you were gaslighting yourself for a sec.
Kinda was. It's always me against my own gaslighting. It's what I do.
I see.
No matter how much anyone tries to gaslight me, you can't gaslight me more than I gaslight myself.
So real.
No one ever can stand a chance against me. It's always truth against my own headcanon that I didn't realize was my headcanon.
They were just chilling. They didn't even try to attack you or anything. You
That's fine.
What?
I don't have the way to get that yet. I've done it yet again. I got slightly lost. Where should I go? I may have done poorly in my quest to make this dungeon look good. I'm doing really poorly now, actually. Hold on.
Oh no, bro.
I told myself to remember it, too. I told myself to remember it. I go back here, turn it back to one floor, then I gotta get in there. That thing that I quite literally said I needed to remember. Ain't that just goofy? Now, so long as I raise this back up to second floor level, I'll be able to go down there again, grab the key, and then beautifully make my way back up to the top. And nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad at all. Already been down there. Don't need to worry about that. The Gorons must feel fantastic, because they give us the most useful items each time. It's wonderful. Their track record is undefeated, really. The only ones that kind of come close is whatever group gives us the bow and arrow. And for Twilight Princess, that is the Gorons. It is incredibly hard to argue that the Gorons don't have the greatest item giving ratio to quality of all time. Well, item to quality ratio of all time. It's wonderful. I missed.
Don't you look silly.
I do.
So after playing this game, how many times? 7 times?
Who knows? It's probably more than 7.
What do you think is the best feature in this game? Like mechanic, I guess. I should have said.
I think that's a real tough one, because I think under most reviews, I feel like everyone will highlight just how well-rounded this game is. And I am no different. I think this game is incredibly well-rounded to a fault. And that leaves it kind of very vague in terms of what it excels at. But I guess really, I kind of want to say, no, I don't think I can say that, because Majora takes that one for NPC characterization.
Dog.
I've gotta say it. I've gotta say that it has to be Majora for that. They're a bit more like dragons.
Oh shit! I saw the
Yeah.
ears and I thought, Dogs. Never mind. My bad. My bad.
Slightly different.
Oopsie daisy. I thought you were dogs.
Easily the best items in Zelda have to go to like Twilight Princess or Majora. The best story to me probably goes to Skyward Sword. Best gameplay has to be Tears of the Kingdom. I think best sound. Oh, you know what? It's definitely in the running for best soundtrack. I think, yeah, that's probably the safest thing you could give Ocarina. Ow, good enough. Ocarina definitely comes in heavy with music, and I think it has to have some of the most iconic tracks in the series. And oh, buddy. Speaking of iconic.
Ooh.
Dark Zelda, conquer yourself. Baller.
Oh my god. Get his ass.
He's so cool. He's so cool. He's so cool. Oh, the way he solidifies over time. It's so cool.
Yes, so much fan art was made.
The best of fan art. They really... Nintendo was in their goddamn bag when they decided if you try to stab Dark Link, he jumps on your sword. One of the craziest moves ever. It's beautiful. Buddy, that one was not fair. Like, there's other ways to fight. There's other ways to fight Dark Link, but this is the best way. Not the most effective, but it's the best way.
Jesus, man. Goddamn.
Nah, this is how we fight.
Imagine. Wait.
I'm imagining.
If. Wait, so did they already confirm that there's gonna be a movie?
Yep.
Oh no.
He just couldn't handle all that. He was not prepared for it. Oh, I love Dark Link. Oh, he's so cool.
Imagine they had that fight in the movie though.
That'd be so cool.